Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 34 of the Pokemon Cup Series. This is it, the championship race for Season 34 happening right now at Joltis. So, we started off with 40 cars and now we're down to the final four to determine who's going to be your Season 34 Pokemon Cup champion. Who's going to join among the illustrious list of Pokemon Cup Series champions? We'll all decide here at Joltis. The last two races have not been really a lot to smile up to, was not really a lot exciting to be honest. But we did have our champions, Nick Salmon in the X Series and Anthony DeLello in the Truck Series. Now let's see who's going to be your champion here in Season 34. Who will add his or her name to the illustrious list of Pokemon Cup Series champions. So here we go. The four drivers competing to win the title are John Mendez in the 13, Diego Yepez in the 34, Sebastian Cucalon in the 42, and Cullen Francis in the number 1. Those are your four drivers competing for the championship. Mendez, a former regular season title holder, could be having a cup championship to his name if he's the highest of the four. And how about Diego Yepez, a veteran, is finally in the final four. Now he's trying to compete for the small team front row and lead them to a title. And the two cars from Chip Ganassi both made it to the final four. Both shocked us, impressed us. The team together made the final four. Sebastian Cucalon, he's trying to add his name to the Cup Series winners. This is the season he finally got his first win, and now in his second season, might try to win the title. And longtime veteran Cullen Francis he was in the Truck Series a couple seasons back, and now he's back in the Cup Series all refreshed, and now he's ready to compete for a title. He might try to win the title and championship outright. And we look at the rest of the field as these guys will be running in their rides for at least one more time. We might see some drivers returning in their old numbers next season, returning in their same numbers next season. We might see some of them having their last race of the Cup Series, and maybe some of them that will come back, but in different rides. One driver that's going to be in the Cup Series next season is Nick Salmon in the 23 today, as Salmon will be riding next season for an unknown team. We'll look for a great team for him, and we'll let you know who. And finally, the 7-car Johnny Gardner, what could be his last Pokemon Cup Series race. He'll start last, but he'll be riding the 7, which will actually be returning full-time next season, as they're going part-time in the last couple races this season with Johnny Gardner. They'll be back. The 7 will be back for next season, and it'll be a full-time ride again. So for some of these drivers, it's their last race in the Cup Series. Some of them, it's going to be their last race with their old team, and they'll be in a new team next season. And for some of them, they'll stay with their old team next season. It'll be the last time they'll run in their they'll run in their old cars until next season. So a lot is going to be on the line here today at Joltis, and 4 drivers will face off for the championship. So now Season 34, the championship race, will start with the command to fire up the engines.
Yeah, it's a long race. We just got to stay in contention. No mistakes. That's the big key. No mistakes today. We get up there, we get in the top 10, we ride. That's what we got to do today.
Going to be a very fun race to do, that's for sure. It'll be a 20-lap race to decide the champion. And the last 2 races have not really been spectacular, but hopefully this third and last one is the best one. And now we have Mendez, Yepez, Cucalon, and Francis, all the top 4 battling for the championship. The highest among the drivers of the 4 will be your Season 34 Pokemon Cup Series champion. So here we go. The green flag's about to wave, and we're underway here at Joltis. John Mendez off to a good start, and here comes Daniel Bouchard, and obviously this race is going to be a lot more exciting than the last one. As Bouchard's trying to battle for the lead here, but he has no drafting partner. Now it looks like he might have one in the bottom. And he got the pass over the 13 of John Mendez. Now Peter Onjak down low in the second spot. Peter Onjak, we saw him earlier win at Orlando. So he's trying to win again for the second time in this much faster Joltis. And this is what the Joltis that these guys were talking, that's the Joltis we all know and love. All going really, really fast at nearly 300 miles per hour. And one little slip up could decide the champion. Look at these pack. Look at this huge pack of cars all trying to fight for the win. Cucalon and Yepez are down the bottom on the high line, but the 34, as you can see, gets caught up in the middle of the storm. This looks like trouble. And it's 20-lap race, so a lot is on the line here today. Got a lot of laps to decide who wins this championship, who's going to survive and be the champion of Season 34. Only one could say that they're the champion of the season. Here comes the 20 of Peter Onjak in second. He'll try and hold on over Daniel Bouchard. And Ethan Wickenhauser has moved up to third place. Here comes Brandon Tharp. Goes down low, and Brandon Tharp gets by, and he gets it. Looks like Onjak gets bumped up high. Onjak is now giving up second to Ethan Wickenhauser. Oh, wow, the 11 of Graham McKee got way too high up there. Looks like these two might crash. Raleigh Spurley Tube is not doing well. And Wickenhauser is up to the second spot. Could he make his move right now, or is he gonna have to wait? Might have to wait for the best draft, but Grayson Acevedo has made his way up to the top 5. How about James Richardson trying to come back and try to get a good top 5 finish to end this season on a high note? Look at the both Starcom cars, 99 and 00, both drafting each other to the front. Right now it's a mess here, but John Mendez, Diego Yepez are struggling now to find a line. And Cullen Francis is now the highest driver in the playoff field. And he and his teammate Sebastian Cucalon could be battling for the championship. Looks like they might be one-on-one now. It looks like it might be a battle of teammates. But Cullen Francis has been trying to win this championship for a long time. Lap number 5 here at Joltis. It's still been all about Bouchard leading the pack. Daniel Bouchard has still been on a roll now. Still trying to hold on that race lead that we've seen drivers lose the lead at Joltis. We've seen a lot of passes. And James Richardson has just made one to second place. Might try to get Richardson. He's going to get bumped out. Pichu is going to try to get by in the second spot. Here comes Richardson. He's going to have a chance here. Not going to settle off. He's going to try to get Bouchard. And he got him. So Richardson in front. And here comes Pichu. And Brianna Russell in the top 5, also trying to win, trying to at last break her winless drought. It has been just a terrible season for the 10 car, but she's trying to redeem herself and win this race. Their cars are really reaching speeds at 300 miles per hour. Really impossible in a stock car, but anything happens here. Anything can happen. Cucalon gets bumped up high, but he's still holding the highest spot in the playoff field. Gonna be really tight for the championship, I can tell, behind Cullen Francis. There's John Mendez and Diego Yepez way behind them. Only way they can compete is if they 42-1 crash. We still haven't had a caution here today in this race. Really shocking. But somehow at 300 miles per hour they're hanging on. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought for a second there one car just slipped. That could have caused a crash. Into the 7th lap here at Joltis, and now it looks like some drivers... Never mind, I thought some of them were going to pit. Not this time. My apologies, I thought they were going to pit. A little bit of a breathing room for James Richardson. So these two battling out for the title right now between Cullen Francis and Sebastian Cucalon. One teammate's going to win the title. It's either going to be Cucalon or Francis. And it looks like Francis has the edge for now because he has that middle line. And 42 has the high line. Here comes Priya McShane for the lead here, but she can't get enough draft. Priya McShane in that 2nd spot. Maybe we'll try to compete here. And now we see drivers heading to the pits. Everyone's going to be able to make it through safely. We've seen drivers overshoot the stall. But looks like everyone's safe. Mendez, Yepez are going to be pitting early. We'll see if that will play into their strategy. Might be the first of 2 pit stops. And Brianna Russell has taken the lead. So the 10 car has taken the lead, but I wonder when she's going to come down. When is the 42 going to come down? When is the 1 going to come down? So, these 2 teammates battling out. Cucalon moves to the low line, and he takes the highest position away. So Sebastian in front right now of Cullen. Cullen stuck up high. We'll see who's going to pit on this lap. Looks like Cucalon's going to come down. Oh no, he gets into the 72, and Cucalon goes for a spin. He spins and he hits the 8. And Cucalon goes flipping. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Francis stayed out. I'm not sure if that was a wise call. Oh my goodness. Could you believe it? Sebastian Cucalon got right into the 8 of Ryan Butcher. And they spin. Oh man. I don't even know what happened. I really can't describe it. Oh wait, I could. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, he got right into the 72 of Carter Friesen. Are you kidding me? Carter Friesen was the one that got right into Sebastian Cucalon. That looked like it wasn't Cucalon's fault. Friesen just got right to him real quick, and the 42 took out the 8. And then he goes flipping upside down. That's what happens in Joltis. That is why Joltis is so fun. What a disaster for Sebastian Cucalon. I mean, he's got to be heartbroken that he lost the title on this play. Oh man, he came to pit road, he got into Carter Friesen, and he gets taken out. Wow, that is just insane. Oh my goodness gracious. If he has anyone to blame for losing the title, it's Carter Friesen. They'll race it back to the line, and looks like the one car took second, and he's out of gas. He was going to pit on this next lap, and he does go to pit road in time before he runs out. So he does make it to pit road in time, under yellow. We'll see if that will work out to him in his favor. But all I know is that this field is going to be changed up. The look of this field is going to be a lot different than what we saw earlier in the race. And Cullen is going to be your race leader. So Cullen Francis stretched it out as far as he could, and now he's your race leader. He might make it on just one pit stop. Well, he has a championship on the line, so he might try to win this on one pit stop. It might be 7 to go when we get back to the green flag. Yepez 22nd. Mendez is out of the race. Cucalon's out of the race. What happened to Mendez? I didn't even see him crash. What happened? Did something go wrong on Mendez's part? I didn't even see him crash. What? What? Did his engine just go out? I think his engine just went out. I think something went out on the 13 car. You gotta be kidding me. Did he get hit? Look, did he get hit? No, he didn't get hit. It doesn't look like something went wrong. It just... He's out. I don't even know what happened. He just retired. So Mendez is out, so is Cucalon. It's either going to be Diego Yepez or Cullen Francis that's going to win the title now. Yepez is 22nd. Francis is in the lead. But Francis is the driver that pitted later than everybody else. We'll see if that will work out to his favor. And Brianna Russell is up in smoke. Green flag is back and Russell smokes up. Oh no, the 10 season ends in heartbreak. Wow. Look at the start Cullen Francis got. He just went up and running. Francis was the one that pitted the latest. He pitted after he took the caution flag, which is pretty weird because usually pit road is closed the moment the yellow comes out. But I don't even know. He just ran out of gas. He had to come to pit road for fuel, and he planned it perfectly. And with the caution periods trying to save fuel, we'll see if Francis' strategy works out at the very end. Is his strategy going to work? Is he actually going to go with a one-stop race? Rich Roy's up to second place, and there's Priya McShane in third place. Not competing for anything but a win. And McShane was a former playoff driver, and so was Rich Roy. Rich Roy hopes to win for the 4th time. This will be his 4th win of the season if he can do it here at Joltis. McShane will be her 3rd. Cano is yet to win this season. He would love to win and go out on a high note. Grant McKee, the rookie, maybe this could be his 1st win. Brandon Tharp trying to win again for the 3rd time, no, 2nd time, 3rd I believe, or 2nd time. Wow, I actually forgot. Ooh boy. Alexander Rowe trying to win for the 2nd time in the 41, and Johnny Gardner, what a run he's had in the top 10 is what could be his final Pokemon Cup race. We don't even know if he's even going to come back next season, or if he's going to come back in any series whatsoever. France is leading, coming to 5 to go at Joltis. We've seen the other 2 drivers win the other playoff drivers. The other 2 races, they won the race and the championship. As Cullen Francis is going to try to do the same. Diego Yepez, all he needs is a miracle. He needs that one car to mess up, or run out of gas. And Yepez needs to hold on. John Mendez and Sebastian Cucalon out of contention to win this title. Now it's down to either Francis or Yepez for the championship. And Kevin National's up to the second spot now. Look at him move up to second over Michael Canto. So National right now is closing in on the 1. We saw Kevin National win in Indianapolis in the playoff race. We could win for the second time this season. Uh-oh, 41 just came down pit road. That's Jonathan Fast in the 47. He just came down to the pits. Could this be a sign of what's going to happen? Last time we saw drivers on pit road, it was crazy. Sebastian Cucalon was involved in the accident. He got taken out. He unfortunately got into he got bumped out by Carter Friesen. We saw what happened. Now we'll see what happens here on the second set of pit stops, if there are any second set. National going to take the lead from Francis. All he wants is a win. Zach Fitzwater, he too wants to win. That 4 car is yet to win this season, very shockingly. But might be his chance right here, right now. 3 laps to go. Still the 1 car trying to hang on tight. If he can be conservative and not try to win this race, and just keep his position, he might win the title. All that standing between him and the title is Diego Yepez, and potentially a caution, which could change the outcome of this race dramatically. There's another yellow. We could probably, it will come down to overtime, and that could change the outcome of this race. Kevin National hanging on. How about Nick Salmon with a top 5 run right now in his Pokemon Cup debut? If he wins, imagine what could happen. 2 more laps around. Here's Joltis, and there's the cars pitting. Here they come. Kevin National gonna pit too. And is Francis gonna stay? Yes, he will stay out. 34, I believe, is gonna be the one among the ones that pits. Yes, he's gonna pit, and he's gonna try to make it on fuel. Fitzwater leads, but it won't be for long, as Francis is gonna go on the bottom lane with 2 laps to go. There's Riley Spurley too with damage. It doesn't look like that the 22 will be a factor. And so far the race is going smoothly. No problems. We'll see if it will stay until we get to the white. Francis leads. Trying to win with the title in the race. Does he have enough gas? Coming to the white. With 1 more lap around. Here we go. Oh no, Francis coming down. He won't be able to make it on 1 stop. Francis does not make it on just 1 stop, so Yepez might have some hope. There's still hope for Yepez. Just came on pit road. There's still a little hope. Handful of cars, including that 1 car, chose to pit. Here's Vargas, and here's Fitzwater, all gonna battle for the race win. We'll keep our eyes open. Here comes Yepez, 34. Francis, out of gas. Does he get out? He does get out of pit road. Is he going to be fast enough over the 34 as they're fast approaching? Down to the final corners. Who's going to win this race? It looks like Vargas just took the... Wait a minute. They're saying Peter Onjak won. I didn't even see the 20 at all. Wow. Okay. And Francis is ahead of Yepez from the looks of it. Or wait, where's Yepez? There he is. It looks like the perfect strategy worked. Down the final corners. And here he comes. The champion of season 34 will be Cullen Francis. And he will officially be running, he'll finish in the 8th position. But how in the world did Peter Onjak come from nowhere to win this race? I thought it was Zach Fitzwater that won. Yet somehow he got through everybody and won this race. I don't know what happened. Did Fitzwater run out of fuel in the final corner? Oh no, he got bumped up high. And Peter Onjak went down low. And then Vargas ran out of gas on the last corner. All he had to do was hang on. And... no, wait a minute. Vargas was a lap down. Oops, Vargas was a lap down. I didn't even know. This was the pass for the win. He used the lap car to his advantage to pass Fitzwater for the win. I didn't even see this. Wow, that was a huge fail on my part. And there you see, Peter Onjak still won the race despite going down on fuel. And then you can say that he went down below the yellow line right here. Yeah, like right here, he went below the yellow line. But he didn't advance his position. He was already the leader and he had slowed down just to come to pit road. And not all tires went down to the line. So we're not going to have a debate here. And if the scoreboard says Peter Onjak won, then that's what we're going to go with. So Peter Onjak is your winner for this race. There's no debate about it. You can say that he went down the yellow line, but he didn't go all the way down. And we're not going to have this argument. Peter Onjak gets the win over Zach Fitzwater. Man, it must have been heartbreaking for Fitzwater to lose a race like that. My gosh, that 4 car did not get a single win this season. A total surprise. How about Evan Hunter, though, finishing 3rd place? Had capped off a phenomenal season with a phenomenal finish with his 3 wins. I got to give credit to Evan Hunter. He had a great season. But Peter Onjak wins for the 2nd time this season, his 2nd career win. So Peter Onjak, congrats on that 2nd career win. And we have our champion, Cullen Francis. Where was Yepez, by the way, when he came off pit road? Right there. He had no chance to catch up to Cullen. So that's it. Cullen Francis has won the championship officially. So congratulations, Cullen Francis, on winning the Season 34 Pokemon Cup Series title. That one car is the #1 car in Season 34. Would have been fitting to see Diego Yepez in car 34 win that title, but doesn't happen that way. But Francis has won. There he is in 8th place. That's his official finishing order. Yepez finished in 28th, and Mendez retired 38th, and Cucalon 40th. So that's it. All 3 series have wrapped up their seasons. It was a fun ride for this in this saga. It was a lot of fun as always. We saw a lot of great battles, a lot of surprising victors, and a lot of other things too. But overall, this season was a lot of fun to do. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the Trucks and X series as well. If you didn't see my if you didn't know already that the X series is going to become the Pokemon Go Grand National series starting in Season 4 next season, and the Pokemon Truck series will become the Pokemon Quest Truck series. So, those are the new names for those 2 series, and the Pokemon Cup series will return in Season 35. Couple new cars as well. We might see some new drivers into that mix. We'll definitely be seeing a lot of familiar faces here from this season. And there you see Sebastian and Cullen Francis. He'll be back next season as the defending champ in that 1 car. So the 1 is the one that wins the championship. So congratulations to that 1 team. on winning the championship in Season 34. So congratulations, Cullen Francis, a long time coming, a long time winner, finally gets his championship at the Pokemon Cup Series. So what a career for Cullen Francis, and he's going to continue in the next season as the defending series champ. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this race. By the time this video is posted, though, I'll be in California. If you didn't check my update, I did on Pichu London. I'm on California for about a week. I have never been there before, and I'm real excited to see what California has in store. By the time this video gets posted, I'll be in California already, but you get the point. I've never been there before. I hope to share a lot of experiences with you guys, of my experiences in California with you guys in some form. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this season. I do have a big announcement again regarding the next season for all three series. It's going to be a while before the next seasons come up. I'm going to say it's going to be until October. I know that sounds a little late, but but as always, I decided to take like a month or two off after I'm done from the three series and focus on other things, because there were a lot of things I want to do. For example, I want to get into the NASCAR Racing PC series. I've done every NASCAR video game on console. I've never been able to do the other games on NASCAR on PC until recently. I found some ways to get through to get the NASCAR games on PC from the Papyrus Sierra series, the ones that came before Intertown 3. I wanted to do those games. I really want to post gameplay of those games because that would definitely complete my NASCAR collection of videos that I have. I have like every paint scheme from every console EA NASCAR game and other NASCAR games too. And I'll definitely do the same thing for NASCAR Heat 3. I'm going to run every driver, every scheme in all series, even the dirt one that was recently announced. And that's going to be a lot of fun to do. I really can't wait for NASCAR Heat 3. I know all of you can't wait for that game to come out. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get it on release day and post a lot of videos on NASCAR Heat 3. I'm going to do every driver as always. And I want to do every driver of the NASCAR Racing Papyrus series. So I want to do those games from the past on PC. That's my focus for September pretty much in terms of racing. And that's why the Cup Series, the Grand National Series, and the Truck Series, they won't be starting again till October at the earliest. At the earliest, they won't start until October. So I'm going to have to hold off on that until the fall season comes, until that month, because I want to work on other videos. Definitely going to do NASCAR Racing the series on the Papyrus series from the past games. Going to be a lot of fun for me to do. I can't wait to do those games. And also, I'm going to do NASCAR E3 and Formula 1 2018. I never really touched Formula 1 games a lot. But there's going to be a lot of cars in that game, I heard. There's going to be more legendary cars I'm going to be running. And as always, I'll do the current 2018 cars for Formula 1 from that game. So I'll do the Formula 1 2018 again. And also, I'll do NASCAR E3 again. Definitely. And I'll be active throughout through NASCAR Heat 3 until whenever the DLCs run out. And we'll see where we'll take it from there. And of course, on my main channel, Pichu London, I'm going to be doing Madden 19. When I come home from California, I'm going to be doing Madden 19 because it's going to come out by the time I come back home. And I will try to have a lot of gameplay footage for you on that game on my main channel. As always, I do Madden vids on my main channel, racing vids on this channel. You'll want to check out both of my channels. No mean to promote here, but yeah, just saying. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this season. I have a lot of stuff coming for the fall. I have a lot of plans for my two channels, but I'm going to be away for a few days. I'm going to be at California, but again, by the time this video is posted, I'll already have been in California, or maybe even have come back. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this season, all three series. I'll have the stats video up from all three series in the next one. Just so you know how many wins each driver got in the Truck, X, and Cup. I'll have the stats video up, and yeah, and that's the last one you'll you'll see from those 3 series for a while. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this race. Congratulations, Cullen Francis, on becoming your Season 34 champion. We will see you guys next season.